Work hard and you'll get rich. It's probably the most repeated promise in modern culture. But look around. The hardest workers on the planet, teachers, nurses, tradespeople, frontline staff, are rarely the wealthiest. So what's going wrong? It's not you. It's the system you're playing in. Today, we're breaking down why trading hours for dollars will never make you wealthy. The hidden economic trap baked into the modern workforce, and exactly how to step out of it. Welcome to WealthForge. If you've ever felt completely drained after a 40-hour week, only to check your bank account and wonder where it all went, you're not broken. You're just following a blueprint that was never designed to make you rich. For generations, we've been sold a simple formula. Put in the effort, climb the ladder, get the raise, and eventually financial freedom follows. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Wealth isn't a reward for effort. It's a reward for ownership, leverage, and how you allocate capital over time. And once you see how the system actually works, you'll never look at a paycheck the same way again. Let's rewind for a second. Before the Industrial Revolution, most people controlled their own output. You owned your land, your tools, your trade. You kept what you produced. Then came the factory era, and with it, a massive
Perfect. How much?
$8.
Great. Keep the change.
Thank you so much. Enjoy.
Looks amazing.
Have a good one.
Business model changed. You got predictability, a steady paycheck, benefits, clear path forward. But in exchange, something else treasured the surplus value of your labor. That structure worked brilliantly for scaling production. How wealth was created. Fast forward to today, and the mechanics haven't fundamentally changed. You're still trading finite hours for a capped income. Meanwhile, inflation silently eats your purchasing power. Tax codes heavily favor capital over wages. And the real wealth builders? They're not clocking more overtime. They're owning assets that pay them while they sleep. The trap isn't malicious. It's just designed to keep you employed, not wealthy. And there's a massive difference.
Let's run the actual numbers. Say you make $60,000 a year. You get a solid 3% raise every single year. In about 22 years, you'll nominally double your salary. Sounds good, right? Except if inflation averages 3 to 4%, your real purchasing power barely moves. You're running faster just to stay in the exact same place. That's the treadmill. Hard work compounds effort. Wealth compounds capital. When your income is tied to your clock, you're playing a linear game. When your income comes from assets, dividends, business cash flow, rental yield, intellectual property, you're playing an exponential game. The richest people in modern markets didn't get there by maximizing their hourly rate. They got there by acquiring things that pay them independently of their time, by using leverage responsibly, and by understanding that money is a tool to deploy, not just a score to collect. So if hard work alone isn't the answer, what is? It comes down to 3 pillars: ownership, leverage, and compounding. Ownership means you hold equity in something that generates value without your direct hourly input. Leverage amplifies your output. In personal finance, you'll usually encounter 4 types: labor, capital, code, and media. You don't need all of them. You just need one that fits your skills and your risk tolerance. And compounding? That's just math with patience. It's what happens when you stop spending every extra dollar and start deploying it into assets that work for you. Here's how you actually step out of the trap. First, audit your real hourly yield. After taxes, overhead, and lifestyle costs, what are you actually keeping per hour? If it's low, you can't outwork it. You have to out-allocate it. Second, build a capital buffer. 3 to 6 months of liquid expenses isn't just an emergency fund, it's strategic dry powder. It keeps you from panic selling when markets dip, and it lets you invest when others are forced to pull back. Third, acquire cash-flowing assets systematically. Start with low-cost index funds for long-term growth.
Add dividend-focused ETFs for predictable income. Or build a lean, scalable side business with strong margins. Automate it. Treat it like a non-negotiable operating expense, not a discretionary hobby. Fourth, optimize for tax efficiency and reinvest every single dollar of profit. Wealth isn't built in one trade. It's built in the quiet, disciplined reallocation of capital over years.
Working hard will keep you employed. Working strategically will make you wealthy. The trap isn't invisible anymore. You see the mechanics. You know the math. The only question left is, what are you going to do with that information? If you want the exact breakdown on how to structure your capital buffer, which index funds align with your timeline, or how to evaluate side businesses for maximum leverage, hit subscribe and drop the word allocate in the comments. I read every single one, and I'll tailor the next guide to what you actually need. Quick but important reminder, this is strictly educational. It's not financial, tax, or legal advice. Always speak with licensed professionals before making major moves. Past results never guarantee future outcomes, and every investment carries risk. Thanks for watching WealthForge. Build deliberately. Allocate intelligently. I'll see you in the next one.